How's it going? I am exhausted. I'm exhausted. I've been grading final exams and whew, just end of the school year for me. So, hope everybody's doing well. As I say, I've been grading final exams and they're not going well, so I feel like I actually deserve a lost day. We'll see what happens. And I've been trying to, as I try to get better, I've been trying to study maybe 3 different lines or 3 different openings. Many more lines after that, but 3 specific openings. Um, I feel like, right before that 1200 level, it's good to have like an idea of what you're going to do as white, an idea what you're going to do if you're black, E4, an idea if you're black to do D4. And D4 has probably been the biggest challenge for me as far as studying openings. Luckily, I don't see it very much, so maybe I'll see it this game. Who knows? Another thing is that I had a horrible, horrible, gut-wrenching loss the other day, not recorded. I was doing really well. I was playing really well. And a player was kind of setting up a last-ditch effort to... They were trying to set up a simple mating technique as just a last-ditch effort. I miscalculated. I thought I had about 2 more moves before they even set up what they were trying to do. So I was kind of setting up what I had to do. And sure enough, I miscalculated and they mated me and won. And I was winning through the whole entire game. We were near the end of the middle game. And it's totally my fault. I mean, they set it up. They made everything as obvious as they could that they were setting that up, and I ignored it to set up my plan. I completely ignored it, which is, number one advice: don't ignore what your opponent is doing. So, lesson learned. If they're setting up an obvious attack, maybe take the time to observe that. I just thought, I thought it just subconsciously it was gonna take about 2 more moves for them to set that up, and I plowed forward with my plan, and it just didn't work. So I was setting up on one side of the board, they were setting up on the other, and it just, I mean, it's one thing to lose, but it's another thing to lose because it's your own fault. So it's terrible. But anyway, let's see what's out there. It's a little bit later than I usually record, so maybe we won't get Ukrainian players this time. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. Whoops, I was gonna set that to whoops, center. So I'm gonna have to move and then fix this. Okay, so I'm gonna be D4 and see what they do, because I don't want to window. Come on, I want to view, float on top. Okay, whoop, thought I pressed that earlier, did not. Okay, so I'm gonna play Queen's Gambit, and it's not Ukrainian, and it's Queen Gambit accepted, which means I do have the advantage even though I just lost a piece. So it is my game. We have an Egyptian player. If they win, let's just say, in the karma sense, I probably deserve to lose. So you probably should root for them. As I say, I've been grading final exams, so I probably have this coming. So let me think. If they move their knight there, which is not what I assumed they would do, I wasn't assuming knight c6 yet, so they're thinking about getting that pawn right there. I think a good move for me, even though it's backed up by the queen, but then if we take, then I end up losing my queen, and I don't want to do that. So I think I'm gonna go e3 just to prevent that, and then also I should be able to get back that missing pawn. That's one of the main ideas of the Queen's Gambit accepted, is that you can you kind of lower their position even though you lose a piece for just a second, and then you can get the piece back with your bishop. That's the main idea of it, is to kind of goof up their opening and then you lose a piece, but then you get it back. Okay, let's think about this. So they are, in some sense, they are offering a queen trade right now, in some sense, which could be exciting. That could be an exciting game. I think I'm still going to take my pawn back. I'm going to take my pawn back, and then they can decide if we need to exchange queens this early. I'll let them figure that out. Okay. So, ooh, no. Oh no, did I miscalculate again? I think I did. Maybe I wasn't, maybe I should have taken that pawn. Because now, look what happens. If I take the pawn, they take here, and then what? And then I'm kind of stuck. So the other move would be to move my... I could move my knight over. That would be kind of awkward, but interesting. If I move my knight here, and then I'm threatening this square. Not really, because their queen's right there. I'm not threatening it too hard. Yeah, I'm kind of wishing I had my knight right there. That would be super cool. Another thing I've struggled with in the past is not being able to back up. But I feel like I could back up and still be okay. Let's see what happens. What are they rated, by the way? Oh, 1305? I'm probably going to lose this. I'm probably going to lose this. Yeah, I don't even think I've ever, I don't think I've ever made it to 1200 on chess.com, so I'm going to lose this game. That's okay. As long as they just, as long as it's not my own fault, that's always so disheartening. All right, I've certainly lost a tempo. The queen is now out and sniffing around. So this will be a good game for me to analyze what went wrong on those first few moves. So at worst, I'm going to have some interesting things to review. Right now I have a hanging bishop. That's a little scary for me. They're still up a pawn, which is not normal for me. And the queen is now sniffing around. So I've got to be careful. I've got to be careful. I've got to be careful. I don't know. Usually I would do this. Does that still make sense? What are they gonna do? Uh-oh. So if I move my bishop, he takes the pawn. That's obvious. Who else is going to come in this fight? I got to watch it. I feel like I'm going to move and then they're going to do something crazy. If I move my queen, I feel like somebody else is going to come out. Are they going to do something tricky with the knight? Let's see. I also have the option to move my knight right here. But we have that hanging bishop. Maybe that's what the queen's actually looking at right now. Maybe the queen is actually looking at the hanging bishop. Let me see. Wait a minute. If I go here, oops, not there. If I go here, wouldn't I kind of protect both the king and the bishop at the same time? I think so. Hussein's gonna let me know. Hussein's gonna let me know if that was right. And I appreciate that from him. 21019. Wonder what that means. 21019. There's the bishop. I had a feeling somebody's setting up for a trap. Somebody's setting up for a trap. I don't... It seems like they're targeting... Okay, let's say... They're going to do something that's going to try to make me move this. Right? That's the point of the move. Is to do that. Now, is there any way to kick this guy, kick this queen out of here? Is that even a possibility? Oh gosh, I hope I don't lose in the first 10 moves. Alright, well, she buzzed off. Wonder what that means. Oh, she probably sees that in reality, I'm not protecting this pawn anymore. She would be right. I'm also not protecting this pawn in any way. Yeah, I knew it was going to be a loss. I probably had this coming. The past few games have been way too easy. Sometimes when I kick a bishop, they just take anyway. I don't know. I have no line of attack. Oh boy. Because even if this guy was a 500 and I set up my battery, it still wouldn't work. So that's not good. I think I lost this game. I don't know, Bishop. I wish you were just gone. I wish you were kind of gone right now. I can kiss castling goodbye. That's for sure. This bishop's doing... My dark squared bishop's doing me no favors right now. It's completely trapped. Completely trapped. I mean, Hussein could basically move anywhere. Yeah, I was going to say they can pretty much move anywhere they want and they'd be fine. Oh, boy. Okay. We have no protection on this at all. Is there any way to get protection on that guy? If I moved it up, wouldn't it then be protected by this? But I was kind of hoping to move that guy out of the way. Yeah, this game didn't go my way. Like I said, as far as karma goes, I had it coming. They take, and then they're calling my bluff because I'm going to take their bishop, and then they're going to take my knight. Yep, that's what they're going to do. Oh, well, good for you. Well, good for you. Well, good for you. Now they're up 2 pieces. Look at them go. Look at them go. Alright. Whatever. Oh, I know where that queen's going. I know where that queen's going. Bet she goes right there. Bet she goes here. Check. No, I didn't even see that move. Oh, it's bad. Kiss that pawn goodbye. You can kiss that pawn goodbye. You could kiss that pawn. Man, I really screwed up this game. Eventually, I'll have to decide when do I want to just resign. I don't really want to give up my rook. I really don't. But I might just have to give up that pawn. I don't think there's anything I can do. I'd rather give up a pawn than a rook. There goes the pawn. Alright. Wow. This went badly. This went very badly. Very badly for me. Oh, man. Usually when it goes this bad for me, I like to tuck in. Try to keep all my main pieces right by my king. Though you always have to that's when you're kind of testing how good they are with their knight. Because if you tuck in, it's the knight. You can get the smothered mate with the knight. So that's the only thing I have to, like, when I get all my pieces together, I have to still worry about smothered mate. But it's at least a safety technique when somebody's playing this good. And you know what? I don't even think they're cheating. I think I just suck. Which I appreciate too, you know? Like, it's like, you don't have to cheat when you play against me, you know? Like, it's not necessary. I always think it's so strange when you're playing a player and they start not playing that great. It's like, and then all of a sudden they're perfect. It's like, he really didn't have to do that. Not when you're playing against me. Hopefully this player doesn't feel like they need to cheat in any way. If I lose 12 elo points. Looks like I'm losing those 12 elo points tonight. Yeah, I mean, I knew this was going to be going this way. It doesn't surprise me. It really doesn't. Now they're looking at my rook. Now they want my rook. Now they want my rook. I mean, should I just be a knucklehead and check them for no reason? No, don't do that, because then you lose your queen, dummy. That'd also be a good thing for them to do, because they've zeroed in on my bishop. They've zeroed in on my rook. I don't know, dude. It's gone from bad to hopeless. It's gone from bad to hopeless. What? Well, let's do it this way first. If I go there, at least they can't take my rook in one move. I don't know. Let's see what happens there. Say Hussein got this one. Hopefully it's going well in Egypt. Uh-oh. Ooh! I miscalculated. Again. Oh, no. Look at that. Oh, no. Oh, no. I miscalculated. I miscalculated. If I go here, they still can't go there. Can't go there. Okay, I think that's my only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope. Gosh, it'd be so cool if they miscalculate for 1 second. If they miscalculate for 1 second. Some people talk about like, oh, Elite Chess is better than chess.com because of this, that, and the other thing. Like, I feel like the cheating thing, which I don't, by the way, don't think this person's cheating. I think I just suck. I feel like the cheating's just as bad on Elite Chess. I mean, you'll play against someone and they'll have 99.9% accuracy. You know, and they get shut down or whatever, but it's like, it's just as bad. I mean, it's just as bad. You know what I mean? I don't know what to do. I don't even know if there is something to do. My poor rook never even got to play. Oh, my poor rook never even got to play. My knight is just like... You know, the one thing that crosses my mind is just to get out of this predicament for a second. I could sacrifice my queen. If I sacrifice my queen, then they are forced to move. And then I can take. And then at least I'm out of this pin. Because I'm pretty sure if they go right here, then the only thing I have is here and then they can take. But if I do sacrifice my queen, this rook is coming straight down without question. No doubt in my mind that must be true. I could go like this. I mean, it's pretty well hopeless at this point. Pretty well hopeless at this point. Could do the stupid check, which will just take the bishop. Nothing really changes there. Oh my god. I go here, but that doesn't really help me. I feel like it's main 2, no matter what I do. Is it main 2? No. If I go there, then they take. I don't know. I always feel bad when I'm doing this. They're probably thinking like, oh man, do I have to sit here and wait for them to resign? I don't know. Here? But then they just take that. And that's also check. Maybe there isn't a good move. I mean, maybe there just isn't a good move. Yeah. So I'm here contemplating what to do, and there isn't anything to do. Alright, let's think about this. Let's say I moved my queen here. Then they go here. And I can't get out of check. So the only way I can get out of check is if I move this horsey. Guess I'm offering to trade queens at that point, but I don't know what else to do. I had to really think about that one. That was a tough one. I mean, it's mate, no matter what, but it's, I don't know, maybe this is only mate in 3. I don't know. There's that rook. Okay, there's the rook. And then I trade the queen. And bring back the rook. I'm sorry, bring back the knight. So I'm looking at the rook while I'm talking, so that's why. Oh boy, they're only plus 12, so there's still hope. There's still hope, right? Come on, who knows? I'll save you, king. Oh, man. That did nothing. Fuck. Oh, you gotta pull in more pieces, huh? You can't just kill me. You gotta pull in more pieces. It's too hard. You can't do it with a bishop and a rook. Any more pieces? He's only used 7.5 minutes of his clock. Oh, goody. Oh, goody. I wonder, could I have castled right there? Oh, goody. It's sad. It's sad how much I'm losing. Oh, I got a lot to learn on this game. And they did this to me with black pieces. Imagine what they would have done if they were white. Good God. Good. Yeah. I got nothing. I got a dark squared bishop, and their king is on the white square. I got nothing. Nothing. I have nothing. I have nothing. Can't take anything. I got nothing. Ah. Damn. King's all exposed out here. Oh, here we go. I mean, oh man, how awesome would it be if I got a stalemate, though? I think they got me. Is that it? Is that it? It'd be awesome if I drew, though. That's what I should have been playing for. Should have been playing for stalemate. But don't think it happened this time. Oh well. Wow. The computer loves me. I had 1 great move, 8 best moves, excellent. No blunt. It's not least. I was a tough game. It didn't go away, but there were some good moves. Aw, hey, thanks, coach. Yeah, right. You think I'm gonna play again? I think your Elo's doing just fine without me, bud. Golly. Yeah, I played at the 74. You know, after a long day at work, what do you expect? Come on. They played 84. They were playing good. I did have some blunders, yeah. I thought it said I had 1 great move on that part. I'll have to go back. 14 best moves. That's good for me. 5 excellent, 6 good, 3 book, 3 inaccuracies, 2 mistakes, a miss, and a blunder. And I played like a 900. Hey, what are you gonna do? I don't know. So I got a lot to learn with the game review, but maybe you enjoyed watching somebody lose after a tough day at work. But oh well. I'll go through this and figure out where. Looks like it really started all going down wrong right there, wherever that was. And that was probably me and not them. That's what it looks like. So I'm gonna go through this. They had no blunders. Good for them. So they had 17 best moves. They were just playing good. What are you gonna do? They're 1300. I've never even been 1200. So, oh well. I wish you well. It's Mother's Day weekend, so probably won't make a video. But to all the moms out there in your life, maybe you are a mom. Have a good one.